We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Need anything? Stop by again soon. I'm not sure what to do. Car doesn't fill up like it used to.
Oxcon. To make for relatively safer travel. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Off we trot.
What ought I to do?
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are bad.
Stay away from me.
How fare my fine passengers this evening? Don't know why I'm asking. Suppose you'll just...
Who are you?
Come no closer!
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen. The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over. Shall we check our packs and be off? Ready to forge on?
What's this? Only pawns? What's that dullard playing at?
Suppose it's all the same. The cargo's all I need to get the job done. In you get then.
Oh, it's cold out.
Fie, I'm tired. Empty. Forgot to buy more drink. Could do with a proper meal. was that? Fie. Now I'm jumping at shadows.
We're under attack! Don't just stand there! Protect the cart! Drive the fiends back!
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
What's the hold-up? Get in!
We shall await you here, Master.
How fare my fine passengers this evening? Don't know why I'm asking, you never answer. Suppose you'll just have to listen then. You pawns are a queer lot. They say you'll do whate'er the Arisen says. You offer no complaint or quarrel, and you're undying to boot. You're well suited as slaves, if you ask me. Truth be told, I've lost count of how many of you I've transported these past few days. Still not the faintest idea what they do with you, or where they take you after I drop you off. I've ne'er seen one of you return. That says a lot. As some would tell it, you're serving as targets for new recruits undergoing spear training. Others say your lifeblood is squeezed out like juice from a grape to be offered to the Empress of the Tal. Did that scare you, Amy the Mind? It was all in jest. It's not like I know the truth of it anyhow. Not like I care. As long as I get my coin, I'm a happy man. I'm not fussed what happens to me. Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Halt! We're expecting your cargo. Open up.
I hear they follow whatever command they're given.
Aye, and they'll take any beating without a word of complaint. Let's see for ourselves.
Sorry.
My hands.
How'd you like that?
Sounds built rather tough.
You going to fight back?
They may be undying, but they do seem
Ha!
to know.
They're just
hey.
taking it.
I keep feeling eyes on that.
A ball. It is like hitting a
That's
tree
it.
stump.
Got to rest my neck.
Enough! That's valuable merchandise you're toying with. Worth more than your wages combined. Have you prepared the cargo we're to carry alongside them? No? Well, get a move on. We're off.
On your knees, worthless vessels.
Perhaps a more thorough examination is required here.
Wait. You're not a pawn. We've an intruder in our midst. To arms!
I shan't let them harm you.
I'm feckless, through and through. That's it. I've had enough. Welcome. Some might do.
Oh, I can't complain, really.
You have my fullest confidence. Has there been some development, Your Majesty? Well now, you have divined the Oxcart's destination then. I see. So they were procuring pawns in order to carry out this excavation. The staff you mention is most curious. It sounds as if 'tis of the same make as the jewel wielded by the Queen Regent's puppet. I had heard pawns face much prejudice in Batal. Yet to hear that they are treated as tools to be discarded and given such perilous tasks, 'tis contemptible indeed. Volcanic Island has long been part of Batal's territory. The lake of lava present there is revered for its flames, which are sacred to the Batali people. Perhaps 'twould be considered blasphemy to give such work to their own. Or could this simply be a means of testing the efficacy of these jewels that allow for the control of pawns? I can offer naught but conjecture. For now, we ought to aim our efforts towards proving that a member of the Vermundian court has been selling pawns. Should we succeed, even the Queen Regent herself could not deflect the people's displeasure. She would doubtless lose their confidence. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty. The evidence you have gathered shall form the stalwart pillar upon which our rightful claim will rest. 'Tis most valuable. So pray, exercise the utmost care when deciding how it ought be used.
At least here the Queen Regent shall face justice. You have succeeded where my own master failed, Arisen. That was certainly worthwhile.
Who there? How have you fared? Might I beg a favour of you? And here I thought, well, ne'er mind.
I've heard a blacksmith of singular skill resides in Batal. Perhaps he could restore the regalia sword? Certainly, master. I can take you to this individual. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Might as well take a look while you're... here, eh? Stop by again soon.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies. The longer the journey, the more supplies we'll require. I quite agree. Shall we get some rest then? We've made it then. What's our first order of business? Arisen.
This hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Someday, I'll forge a blade fit to slay dragons.
If 'tis a blacksmith you need, I can't help you. I'm retired, see? Oh ho! 'Tis a regalia sword you want restored, is it? That's a first. All right, give us a look then. Now here's a masterwork of craftsmanship if I e'er saw one. Not to blow my own horn, but I wager I'm the only blacksmith who could set this ailing steel to rights. But, as I've said, I've lain down my tools, and before you start begging, know that I don't intend to pick 'em back up. Well, why are you still standing there? Leave an old man in peace.
That went rather poorly, I fear. What are we to do now?
Still here, are you? My smithing days are done. I'll not be repairing that sword, or aught else for that matter.
Beg pardon, sir, but I couldn't help overhearing your conversation with Brocker. You'll have to forgive him. He's been in a foul mood ever since we got cut off from the fuel for our forge. Though, he's always been a bit crotchety, come to think of it.
Enough cheek, you wool-brained wastrel. Now, I'm off to the tavern. Can I count on you to mind things here while I'm gone?
Of course you can. You go enjoy yourself. Psst. Hang about, eh? When he's gone, you and I can talk. 'Twas special made to use glimmer coal, mined from a nearby cavern. Till the monsters settled in, that is. Neither of us can go anywhere near the place now. Listen, Brocker's too proud to ask for help, but I'm not. Would you be willing to go out to the cavern and mine us up some glimmer coal? I'll take as much as you can carry. Should you succeed, I reckon he'll change his mind about restoring that blade of yours. Now, true to its name, glimmer coal emits a pale light. So you'll want to cast your eyes about for any glowing spots when you get to the cavern. Oh, suppose you'll be needing the name of the place. Digger's Ruins 'tis called. I'll count on you to bring lots of the stuff back.
If we can procure some glimmer coal from Digger's Ruins, Sir Brocker ought to have a change of heart about the regalia sword. Pray, allow me to show you the way. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Battle is upon us. You have my protection. Got them on the run. It is the mark of a champion to prevail with weapon sheath.
You look familiar, Cos.
What was that?
Have we met? Wondering to do with a decent supper?
We meet again. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Many thanks. Need anything? Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. For yourself. Hope to see you again.
This ought to suffice. Unless you'd rather mine for more, Master.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Hope to see you again.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
You're back. Have you any glimmer coal for me? If you can bring us some glimmer coal, as I've said, glimmer coal you'll want to cast your eye. Digger's Ruins.
Hunting for one day.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. Fewer monsters are to be found in the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Well, if you think me a liar, then buy something and see. Hope to see you again.
Fancy a look at my wares?
You're back. Have you any glimmer call for me? Look at it all. This'll last us a good while. You've my gratitude. Brocker, we've got more glimmer coal. Now we can reignite the forge.
'Tisn't the forge what needs igniting, girl, but your fool ears. I've told you my smithing days ended when those monsters moved in. I've no use for glimmer coal anymore. I'm done, understand? I'll not hear another word about that rusted hunk of steel. If you're so keen to have it repaired, then see to it yourself. Now leave me be. My mattress beckons.
Oh, I was certain he'd pick up his tools again if we only had more glimmer coal. My apologies for putting you to all that trouble, sir, but mayhap your efforts needn't go to waste. I could try my hand at repairing that sword for you, if you'd be agreeable. Way I see it, if old Brocker's the only smith with the skill to see it done, then I'm your best hope, being as I'm his apprentice and all. Well, what say you? I'm grateful for your trust, sir. You'll soon see your faith was well placed. Mayhap not soon as 'twere. I fear I'm a novice in the truest sense. I'll be needing some time. But I'll see it done all the same. You have my word. Mark me. This blade'll be shining like a star by the time I'm finished with it.
Sir Sarah is apprenticed to the legendary dwarven blacksmith. There's no doubt in my mind that she will succeed.
Nice, juicy beast steak.
We've naught to discuss.
The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open.
We must rest. Though It appears night has fallen while we slept. Shall we check our packs and be off? Ready to forge on?
Ah, yes. You're the one who aided us in storming the Coral Snake's hideout. I've been questioning Hugo, the bandit we took into custody, but he refuses to answer any of my questions. In fact, he's hardly said a word. The lad's been sent back to his cell for now, but perhaps I could trouble you to talk with him. I seem to recall that he recognized you. Are you acquainted? At any rate, methinks you might have more success loosening his lips than I.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Any loot you point about, enough to make me rich?
go today.
Someone
I'm about ready to fall asleep.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Let us dispense with pleasantries and cut to the heart of the matter. I have a task that requires someone of your skill and discretion. Some days ago, a fiend attacked Empress Nadinia during her supplications. Her Majesty was unharmed, but the would-be assassin fled, gifting me a wounded arm in the process. He may seek to strike again, yet I fear I am not fit to guard the Empress as I am. And so I turn to you, Sir Arisen. Will you catch this villain in my stead? My deepest thanks. Her Majesty will next begin her supplications in Flamebearer Palace. I would use this opportunity to lure her assassin from the shadows. Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen. I trust you understand the gravity of this task.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun. The pursuit of betterment is an endless journey. This place never fails to calm us.
Empress we may be, but alone, we are powerless. We presume that Lord Phaesus may be found in his laboratory, a facility conducting research into forbidden magics.
Can't put a price on peace and quiet.
Slim pickings of late.
Wickedness has
Am I
no
good in my
fault
touch?
in truth and light. May this prayer bring the people salvation.
I'm not risking my life for a pittance. I dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
I've got to focus. My shift only just
I'm in fine.
The fancy stocks these days.
Then I shall remain by your side.
hard used as a blunt old axe.
Isn't there anything to do?
Don't seem to know much of desk work anyway.
Always another errand to see to.
Now I've lost the thread of my thoughts.
A good day to you.
Are the new recruits battle ready?
Whoever's my replacement's in for a boot up the arse.
Such quietude, isn't it?
I'm starved. I wonder what's for supper tonight.
What might you need?
Notice if I'm mistraining. Can't you see I'm on duty?
What are you here for, huh? Come to give me your pity? Or just have a laugh? I'll not suffer either. Piss off.
Ort's got the whelp's tongue as per usual. I would have thought he'd be glad to start spilling secrets. The leader of the coral snakes left him for dead, didn't he? Not sure what's keeping him quiet, but 'twould only be to his benefit were he to tell us all he knows.
Oi, enough talk. You've a prisoner to watch.
Yes, sir. Apologies, sir.
Just piss off. I ain't interested in talking, understand? I'm such a fool. Why couldn't I see it? My parents were killed by brigands, and I've no doubt I'd have followed them to an early grave if Lanzo hadn't taken me in. He made me a part of the coral snakes, gave me a home, a life. I wanted to repay him however I could, so I did what he told me. I know it ain't right to steal, but I thought I could use all that gold I filched to help someone, like Lanzo did for me. I didn't take it for myself, it was for the poor. I wanted to give people a chance to choose a better path in life, instead of ending up like me. That's why I did the things I did. Understand? And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all an act. So if you're waiting for me to talk, cuz, don't hold your breath. That's why I did the things I did. Understand? And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what... That's why I did, and I don't believe for a... That's why, and I don't believe for a... That's why, and I don't believe for a moment...
You want a way to release the whelp sooner? Do you realise what you're asking? Well, there might be a way, only you didn't hear it from me. I've not the authority to promise such a favour, but that doesn't mean no one does. The head jailer, for instance. I reckon he could get the lad his freedom, if you made it worth his while.
Aye, what can I do for you? Oh, you want the banded whelp released, do you? I suppose I could consider it. Aye, being head jailer has its privileges. I could accommodate such a request if I were so inclined. Of course, you'd need to prove your integrity first. I can't go around unlocking cells for just anyone. Aye, you've made your case well. I'll see to it that the request for the lad's release is put through. But you might have to be patient. One cannot rush these things.
That's why I did the things, and I don't believe for a...
I reckon the head jailer could get the lad his... Just remember, you hadn't...
No, there's no need to fret. These things take time, you understand.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while? Do take care not to stray so far next time.
manuscripts on this topic.
Such quietude is a blessing.
I'm not sure I can be of aid.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Preparation. I up my training regime.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Would that they could see past the fur and fangs.
Preparation's key. I up my training regime.
What do you want? If you've brought a delivery, just put it somewhere out of the way.
At last, the puzzle.
A good day to you.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Ah, that's right. I must fetch those papers.
no, this is all wrong. What use are pitiful fragments such as these? What we have achieved is sufficient to sway the pawns. But when the time comes to fell the dragon, I fear it may not be enough. Lord Phaesus insists we shall succeed, and yet...
What it's like not to have fur.
Ah, a new hand, are you? Have you some business with me? Why? 'Tis an Arisen's. This is incredible. I've never seen such a luster. But why do you possess such a thing? Where did you obtain it? No, never mind. 'Tis of no consequence. All that matters is this. With this alone, I shall be able to craft a superior godsway, the finest of all created to date. I must make haste that I might deliver it to Lord Phaesus even a moment sooner. But wait, no. I have not the worm's life crystals to restore it. Confound it all! Oh, don't be ridiculous. Do you even understand what you're offering? Worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes. But I suppose I am in no position to decline, even if 'tis a fool's errand. Lord Phaesus is satisfied with the god's way as 'tis, you see. And as I can expect no support from him, you can expect little aid from me. Though I suppose 'twouldn't do to send you away entirely empty-handed. Feel free to take what you require from the laboratory. Now, as I've said, worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes and their ilk. Seek one out and fell it, if 'tis within your power. All the better if it happens to be a lesser dragon. You would be solving two of my problems then. You've returned. Have you obtained any worm's life crystals? You have? Incredible! That is no small feat. I must admit, I had not thought you much chance of success. Yet here you are, and this is precisely what I require to complete my work. I shan't delay. Come by again tomorrow. By then, I will have produced a godsway of unparalleled quality.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
an intriguing result. Most intriguing.
What is it? I thought I told you to return on the morrow. Do not dare think to distract me from my work. Be gone!
Whoever's my replacement from here, think of the odds.
The Medusa from Agamemnon Ruins is nesting out to the west. Would that someone was willing to capture the fiend, so that I could study it.
Very well. I shall return.
Lots to do, so they have a precious little time. Time to keep moving.
Want to take a moment to replenish my strength.
Starved. I don't want to wait for supper.
Get to work.
And if you look at my wares.
Off to market I go.
Interested in my wares?
This may require a delicate
Death will come for me before long.
If you look at my wares.
Ox carts make for
The world's changing. Not sure.
a good sleep will ensure we are prepared.
Ah, well met. You'll be glad to hear we've succeeded in capturing another of the coral snakes. Fortunately for us, this one started talking the moment a bargain of acquittal was mentioned. Mayhap through speaking with him, we might discern some means of loosening Hugo's tongue.
The so-called Forbidden Magic Research Lab appears to have been constructed rather recently. Indeed. And the researchers employed there are as tight-lipped as they come. It is all very secretive. I wonder what the citizenry make of it.
At least here I can let down my hair.
We shall remain here.
I knew more. This world's...
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
What is it?
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Wonder what rumors the day has in store.
I'm dead tired. With a decent supper. Well met, sir.
How might I be of... The world's changing. Not sure how much longer...
Shall we get some rest then? I feel refreshed and ready for a new day. Come, we've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on?
Must have a rest. Can't afford to get sloppy.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet at the moment.
What should I get up to today?
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
Got to take a moment to replenish my strength.
A lonely place. But not with...
Oh, it is finished. The result is even more sublime than I'd hoped. I must deliver it to Lord Phaesus at once. Though, mayhap. Now, I cannot leave this in your hands. I may not be fleet of foot, but only I can do this. Wait, I've changed my mind. You take it. Deliver the blade to Lord Phaesus. You ought reach him in time.
Go now. Make haste for Moonglint Tower. There your journey will come to an end, one way or another.
Something smells a bit funny.
I believe I know whom we must see. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual. Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Go home and write down the day's
I've barely the vim to time. The boots.
Wearing armor all day feels like a punishment.
Is this Gigantus friend or foe? Indeed. And where is it bound, I wonder? I cannot but fear it will bring ruin wherever it treads. under attack!
Lord Phases! 'Tis not a foe to be faced by those hoping to see the morrow.
Mine's not the stone puppet, then. We move.
I'm simply to deliver him to the tower, eh? Suppose I ought to have expected a catch.
Word! What is that? Yon statue appears to be pursuing Lord Phases. Yes, of course. I see it now. Then I shall remain by your side. Let us attack with the full sum of our strength. We must try to delay its course by any means. By your leave. Unless I am much mistaken. We have cause to visit a place not far from here. It is worth considering, if we've the time. Open your eyes! It seems to me there are plenty of places our feet might find purchase on its hulking frame. And, as fortune would have it, cliffs extend on either side. Shall we try jumping down on it from on high? Of course. Very well. I shall return. This Oxguard was beset by assailants it could not shake. And this is the result. The work of goblins, mayhap. Careful now! A ballista is a ranged weapon. 'Tis not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine 'twould be most beneficial in combat. might I be of assistance? I shall not fail. The Gigantus appears to have fallen. Let us hasten to Moonglin Tower. I quite agree. Mayhap 'tis time we met with this Lord Phasis. Shall we make for Moonglin Tower?
Twould seem the stone puppet has stopped. Have the wounded been tended to?
Yes, my lord.
Good. I trust you are prepared, Sovereign of Vermont.
Will it really be all right? I'm not about to be charred, am I?
Fear not. You are in no danger. The dragon shall be under my control when it appears. Come. Let us press onward. There's no easy thing, making a living.
I best make myself scarce.
What is it? Has something happened? You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings yonder. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off resting while you have the chance.
Everyone's as tired as I am.
It's been a hard day.
Mayhap I ought to roll over and wait.
A contraption of some kind. I know not what to make of it. How shall we proceed, Arisen? We pawns will be ready to respond, whatever the outcome.
Well now. I'm a lucky man. Thought I was waiting here for naught. But when someone finally does come along, 'tis you. I've always wanted a real fight with you. One-on-one. Here's my chance.
You're not holding back on me, are you, Sir Arisen?
To Sir Ragnar, Master. We've not heard a whisper of plans as to parting ways at the cave, yet there he stands. He seems to desire a bout. You ought to fight him alone. We shall await you here. Best of luck to you.
my call. Your will is mine to command. Curses. This arrival of the true Risen is most inopportune. Sovereign of Vermin, the ritual must not be disturbed. Let not the Arisen approach. You can manage that, I trust.
It is of vital import that we have a word with Lord Phases. The Pretender need not be present. The Arisen has been torched! Quick! Douse the flames! Fall back! I will heal you with my magic. Wait a moment.
Your efforts are for naught, Arisen. Now, simply watch as this world's hollow and fruitless order is remade by my hand. The ritual is complete. The dragon comes. Behold! The Royce Dragon! By my power, the Dogma of Dragons is unmade. You could ne'er understand, Arisen. We must all be freed from the vulgar order wherein the dragon's existence determines all. Cursed, Arisen. You've doomed us all to the cycle. And you...
Greetings, Arisen. Hast thou summoned the resolution to face me? Then answer me this. Why dost thou fight? Is it to reclaim thy flesh, thy stolen heart? Or is it to reclaim thy throne? I offer thee a choice. Grant unto me this life in my claws, and be gone from this place. Or stand and fight. Pitiable Arisen. The time for thou to make thy choice is come. Show me the path thou wouldst walk. Go, and thou shalt live to claim thy coveted throne. night and thy life is forfeit. Thou wilt... Intriguing. This then is thy will. Our parley is done. We must fulfill our charges. I, as the dragon, and thou as the Arisen. Climb upon me. We shall depart for our true battlefield. Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into its save chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple matter. Shall not change with my death, nor shall it change with thine. Consider, Arisen, how it is thou came to be. Thou hast the once closed paths before he came to be cleared. Think well, Arisen, but rest not. Know thine answer through the strength of thy will. Thou shalt cut a swathe through the false benevolence enshrouding this world. Arisen, pitiable soul tossed by the winds of fate. Wilt thou slay me, or be slain? I know not how this story endeth. For the outcome was determined in a time before reckoning. And yet, Arisen, born of a hapless faith though it may be, perchance 'tis thy will, and thine alone, that couldst contest the great will of this world. Thou art too late. The hour is upon us. We must decide a victor, and in so doing, form a link in the chain that bindeth this wheel. Tell me, Arisen, what is thy desire? Is it to slay the dragon, their might living within darkness? Dost thou only seek conflict with mighty foe?
Be sure to give his breast a white burn. A victory.
Hast thou realized, I wonder, even our father here was more
likely aid us in this battle if we can reach it. Well, the quickest way would be to grab hold of the dragon and wait for it to take wing. I shan't let them harm you. So here we are. The fated battle is upon us. Is this to be our end? Or a new beginning? Our destiny lies with the Arisen. Magics are fierce and mighty. Take care they do not catch you unawares. Understood. I shall draw its focus. Strike the exposed heart. Understood. We must needs throw it off balance if we are to lay bare its vulnerabilities. Mayhap we could try climbing onto its back. its onslaught and strike the moment an opportunity presents itself.
Now thou wilt witness my true strength.
Bathe its fiery breath and strike whenever it recovers. By your leave. Be sure to give its breath a wide berth. Evade it carefully, then watch for an opening to strike. I shall draw its focus. Now, Master, give no quarter. It's part of most function. Stilling its pulse is no mean feat, but it can be done. Strike at the heart while it's exposed.
There is no turning back on the path of Dogma.
I will protect you. I will finish this here and now. I shall draw its focus. What is our calling if not to find victory here? There is no turning back. We must press on. Take care they do not catch you unaware. Understood. I shall draw its focus. Now, while the heart is burning.
But heed this, Arisen. By will alone doth the world form a ring, an unending cycle. All is preordained, even my death at thine hands. Yet perhaps thy will is great enough to put an end to it.